Suspected US airstrikes around Yemen's capital Sana'a killed at least 7 people and wounded 29 overnight. Well, this according to the Houthis, who claimed shooting down another American MQ-9 Reaper drone. Well, according to casualty figure released by the Houthis Health Ministry, at least 120 have been killed in the month-long campaign of US airstrikes targeting the rebel group over their attacks on shipping in the Red Sea. Footage aired by the Houthis' Al Masirah satellite news channel showed firefighters spraying water on a raging fire they described as being sparked by the airstrikes. Well, this as the US prepares for more attacks. The country's Central Command released a video that showed Navy sailors aboard the USS Carl Vinson readying weapons for the operation against the Houthis. The arrival of the USS Carl Vinson in the region bolsters ongoing preparations against the rebel group. Now, taking advantage of the operations that has degraded Houthis' capabilities, reports say that Yemeni militia are planning a ground offensive against the rebels. In a bid to take over at least part of the Red Sea coast, the group has controlled in the decade since they took over power in much of the country's northwest. Now, reports further say that UAE, which supports these factions, raised the plan with the American officials in the recent weeks. Under the plan being discussed, the local factions based in the country's south would deploy their forces up the Houthi-controlled western Yemen and try and seize the Red Sea port of Hodeidah. If successful, it would push the Houthis back from large parts of the coast from where they have launched attacks on ships transiting nearby waters. Now, capturing Hodeidah would be a major blow to the Houthis, depriving them of an economic lifeline while also cutting off their main route to receive arms from Iran. Iran publicly denies that it supplies the Houthis with weapons, but United Nations inspectors have regularly traced these weapons shipments back to Iran. Now, US backed the coalition of around a dozen Arab countries led by Saudi Arabia and the UAE against the Houthis during Yemen's long-running civil war. That conflict ended in the 2022 truce. However, reports claim that officials from Saudi Arabia have privately told Americans and Yemeni officials that they won't join to help a ground offensive in Yemen again, fearing the damaging ballistic missile and drone attacks the Houthis previously launched at Saudi cities. The Houthis have spent years stockpiling missiles. This includes ballistic missiles called Typhoon, a rebranded version of the Iranian Qadr missile. They also have Iranian Quds cruise missiles. Some of its variants have a range of 1,650 kilometers. The rebels previously used Quds 2 cruise missile against Abu Dhabi in 2021 and Saudi Arabia in 2020.